Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, September 18th, and this is going to be our last day, but I am still laying here in my tent and have been for about an hour just watching the sky change and the sun come in, and this has just been one of the best campsites I think I've ever had. There was no wind at all last night. It's just been fantastic, and I'm going to sit here for probably another 20-30 minutes and watch this valley out here light up, and then we're going to get out of here and hit the trail. Final day. Alright guys, I got her all torn down. What a fantastic spot. I'm so happy I decided to take a chance and stop here. It's about 7:45. The sun is about to come over the ridge behind us. It is pretty darn chilly right now. I feel pretty good, except my hands are a little frozen, but I got these gloves I'm gonna put on, and this is it, man. We're heading to the finish line. Coming through a pretty cool boulder field here. I don't think we're gonna have many open views today, so I'll try to grab what I can, and I'm just working my way up to the high point, and from there should be smooth sailing. I'm getting close. Well, that's our high point for today, right back there. Just a little view off here through this opening. And I don't really know how much more we're gonna get, but just gonna really enjoy these last moments in the woods. So heading on. Well, since we're getting close to the end and there's not a whole lot to see, I thought I'd just give you a couple thoughts I had on the trail. I would say that my favorite sections of trail were probably Silverton to Creed. That's a really great section. And the Collegiate West is just amazing. Probably those sections are two of the hardest, but the payoff is just so great. And I did enjoy the other sections very much, but those two really just are mind-blowing with the views, so really love that. And it's been great. I wasn't sure if coming back the very next year if the trail would be as exciting, but it was just incredible, and I've enjoyed it just as much, if not more, than the first time. Probably more, since I didn't have the medical issues, but it's just been one really beautiful hike. The weather was really on our side, and kind of can't believe it's almost over, but once we get to the road there at Waterton Canyon, that's really pretty much it. It's just a walk down to the sign. But for right now, I'm heading to Bear Creek. I'm gonna grab just a little bit more water to get me to the end. And anyway, just wanted to give you a few thoughts on the trail, and I'll check in with you later. Just this beautiful walk through the woods this morning. So another thing that I'd like to talk about before we get to the end here is I actually ran into several people that recognize the channel, and I'd like to acknowledge that. First, John, I met in Durango in Walmart, and we had a good conversation. Sorry I couldn't talk to you longer. We were checking out and everything, and he had just finished the trail, and it was great meeting you, John. And then before I went into Creed, I met another YouTuber, Midwest Backpacker. Really cool guy. We exchanged stickers and we talked for a little while, and definitely going to dive into his channel when I get home. And then on the other side of Creed, I ran into a guy named Rick, and he had done the Ozark Highlands Trail and had seen my videos, and so had a good conversation with him. And before I left Monarch Pass, ran into another guy, goes by the name Roadrunner. and we had talked on YouTube before, and we had a good conversation for a bit outside of Monarch Pass before I took off, and so that was cool. And last but not least, going over that super tough mountain past Copper Mountain, I ran into a girl named Cheryl, goes by the name Sherpa, and she was unbelievable. She offered me a place to stay with her and her husband, told me they had an old car I could drive around. I could come over to their house when they weren't there and use their internet. I mean, just incredibly friendly. And she had done the Arizona Trail, so she'd seen those videos and actually knew some of the words to my song. She was real cool. I probably talked to her for about half an hour. But anyway, it was really great meeting all of you. I'm so happy that you ever watched one of my videos, and thanks for taking the time and stopping me to talk to me. And I hope your hikes turned out great. And with that, we are probably getting close to Bear Creek, which means we're getting close to the end of being on trail, and we'll be on road soon. So I know that was a long clip, but thank you for listening. Well, this is Bear Creek, and it is not looking good. I knew it was kind of like this last year, so I didn't expect some flowing water through here, but I'm hoping that maybe I can look around and find a couple pools of water down here. I'm going to check it out. I'd like to get a little bit more. And we are getting close. So let's see if we can find some water. Well, I'm searching around, and looks like these are the only pools of water around here. I may just grab a little bit for an emergency and hope that I don't need it, but I guess this is it. Just a little bit of a view here. We're heading up there, our last uphill. Alright, well, I am off the little connector here and into Waterton Canyon. So that's it for the woods. The rest of it's going to be a road walk like this. And just wanted to take a quick minute here to give one huge shout out to my best friend and hiking buddy, Major Steve. He did a through hike of this last year, and so he didn't feel the need to come this year, but he did from March 3rd to July 8th, spent 125 days on the Appalachian Trail and did 1,752 miles, so that's really awesome. So congratulations on that, Steve. You know I'm jealous. We always talked about hitting 1,000, and he went and did 1,750. But anyway, heading down. Here's a beautiful shot of the river. This runs all the way down the canyon. It's really pretty. And I have discovered that getting here earlier in the day that the canyon has a lot more shade. So it's feeling really good walking down here. And we got about 5 miles. Hey guys, it's me, somewhere on the trail. Probably noticed I haven't been on camera hardly this whole hike, and that's exactly how it was intended. I wanted to show you just all the beautiful spots in Colorado, and I think we did pretty good.
but just letting you know that we're inside of 3 miles. It's about 10 after 12, so we're gonna knock this thing out here in a minute. How about I move over here? Hello. You're all out there now. Cool. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Well, I'm doing something that I have rarely done on this entire hike, and that is I'm going to sit down and eat my last complete cookie and have some water. I think I'm about 1.5 miles from the end, so I'm just, I guess, trying to kind of savor it a little bit. It's, let's see, 10 after 1, so yeah, I'm going to get down there probably in the next 45 minutes, so I'm going to just sit here for a minute and enjoy one last moment. Here we go, guys. I can't believe it's happening. Oh my God. Here we are. Ah, yeah. All right, we made it 500 miles through the Rockies. Finally, Colorado Trail, you're off the list. Awesome hike. I'm gonna sit here and kind of get my thoughts together, and I'll check back in with you. It's like, wow, can't believe I made it. Feels fantastic, and thanks for coming with me. All right, goodbye, Colorado Trail. It's been awesome. Hey everybody, somewhere on the trail here, and I am back in Dallas, and as you probably know, the hike ended successfully, and I just wanted to pop in and tell you guys how much I appreciate you following along. All the great comments and support throughout the hike are really meant a lot to me. As you know, this is the first time I've tried to edit and upload while on a hike, and so it was kind of a challenge, especially the uploading in certain towns, but it seemed to work out okay. And I also tried to not really show myself on camera a lot and do a lot of talking. I wanted to highlight the trail, so I think it worked out pretty well, and what an awesome trip it was. I felt really blessed that we had such great weather, and let's see, a couple other things. I started on Sunday, August 14th, and I ended on a Sunday on September 18th, and so on 36th day. And anyway, just a super great hike. I was so happy I was able to get out there and do it again, and that's probably the last time, unless I make a CDT attempt or something, then I'll have to, of course, do it again, but that remains to be seen. Hoping to do another long hike in the spring out west somewhere. If anybody has any suggestions, throw them out there. I'm looking at everything, and definitely want to go out west though. So that's it for the Colorado Trail. Had a blast. Can't believe how much fun it was the second time around, and once again, thanks for coming along with me and for all the wonderful comments, and I'll see you somewhere on the trail. Take care, man.